As the world watches and listens in horror, the peaceful pro-democracy demonstration in China comes to a violent and bloody end.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
So this is just a segment of a video shared with me called Ghost in the Machine, which was uploaded just several days ago by a relatively small YouTube channel. It's a rather powerful video that conveys the message: we are at war with powerful opponents using all means at their disposal to consolidate power. In previous videos I described this as fourth generation or irregular warfare. As detailed by Ice Age Farmer, there appears to be a deliberate attempt to create famine across the world, not just the consequence of incompetence or Ukraine-Russia war. So let us explore some deeper meaning behind segments of this interesting video.
Wolves hiding nearby, whispering do or die around me.
Reference.
You say your last good night while I get.
This references the evolution of warfare from physical battle to digital realm.
There is another very important phase of warfare. It has as its target not the body, but the mind of the enemy.
The target of psychological warfare is against the enemy's mind.
It is words and ideas.
The ammunition used by psywar.
Its mission is to influence the thoughts of the enemy soldier, and at the same time
is expected and encouraged to study foreign languages and the social sciences such as history, economics, and sociology. He must have a broad and sympathetic understanding of all phases of human experience.
Gripping at my skin, the walls of night closing.
but the use of
The phrase "the walls of night," along with the imagery of the night chess piece, probably relates to specific themed message of metaphorical or group symbology. Recall thumbnail, one of my videos. A likely symbol for psychological operations. Here we see it again with the United States Army patch.
this force as an integral part of combat has now taken on new
Okay, things start to pick up here. Freeze. So now what I see here, we have possible psyops operator Baron Arizona constantly using Joker imagery in his posts. When I see the witch holding the mirror up to the clown, I immediately think this segment of Passport to Big Bang put out by CERN. You have the evil queen, mirror symbology, and even the clown on a mirror image. Passport to the Big Bang was a on-the-nose document put out by CERN back in 2007, I believe, to operate as a bit of an itinerary for families who would like to visit the CERN facilities in Europe. Certain children's movie references that had become popular in Mandela Effect lore include Alice in Wonderland, which is on a pamphlet. You have this concept of ghosts with neutrinos, potential reference to the movie Grease, Star Wars, Luke, I Am Your Father. But Snow White's a very famous Mandela Effect due to the transition of mirror, mirror on the wall to magic mirror on the wall. And so we return here. You get glitching across the screen, sort of like reality shift glitches. There is another special clown reference which I'll addend to the end of this video.
As I wait to say my last goodbye.
I don't quite know what's going on here, but I speculate this segment of the video relates to advanced technology causing shifts in the timeline, allowing for alternative outcomes to conflicts. In this short segment, you get the Mandela effect of Tank Man, who some remember actually getting run over by a tank during a 1989 Tiananmen Square protest. That and the inflatable tanks suggesting alternative timeline shifts.
These are the Psy-War soldiers.
Verbum vincit translates to "the word will conquer." The phrase references the 4th Psychological Operations Group. Military peeps, let me know what you think is happening here to this package. Is this a display of a specific type of technology? I believe Ghost in the Machine, as referenced here, is to be a subtle indication of infiltration by operators into the system, the mechanism of human civilization that gradually guides the collective down a specific path. It's as if to say there's a hidden occult influence that can disturb the natural intention of the machine, in this case to show you what's on a TV screen. Very interesting, what are we instead of who are we at the end there. Briefly, the Statue of Liberty is also a Mandela Effect reference. This controversy relates to which arm holds a torch and also the Liberty Island aspect. This scene from the subway could be interpreted as a Matrix reference. So while there aren't that many spooky or Mandela related references, I will admit that I'm equally fascinated by the fact that an alleged military intelligence insider, no, not V, someone else, specifically sent me a link to this clip asking me to look for Mandela effects at a certain timestamp. When you get a chance, check out the Wikipedia article on the 4th Psychological Operations Group. It discusses briefly the psychological operation regional battalions that are under the control of the Psychological Operations Group. It mentions that the 4th POG provides radio, television, and digital audio-visual print assets. Something that stuck out to me was that one of the battalions, the 8th, is also called the United States Central Command, or CENTCOM. I had first heard of the term CENTCOM from an Alex Jones broadcast back in the 2000s. So this headquarters company is an umbrella for various battalions, including that one, suggesting it's a rather significant organization. So assuming there are Mandela Effect references here, one asks, given this video is likely a product of the Psychological Operations Battalion, is that to support the notion that the alleged Mandela Effect is a complex psychological operation produced by the United States military? Or are there truly timeline shifts related to reality editing at the quantum scale? A lot to speculate upon. I'll end this video with a clip shared with me by another alleged insider, this time Super V. Till next time, peace.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserate.